And I'm Taylor Bruck. While the snow is coming down, it seems like it's going to clear up this afternoon. Taylor Pacelli is going to tell us when. Ohio Valley Trading Post is selling off its inventory through online auctions. The Athens Messenger reports that the company closed its stores in Athens, Lancaster, Chillicothe, and Parkersburg earlier this year. An affiliated pawn shop, Ohio Valley Trading and Exchange on Stimson Avenue in Athens, was still open on Tuesday. Online auctions for the Ohio Valley Trading Post store on Route 13 and the affiliated pawn shop on Stimson end March 26th. When it turned midnight in Madrid, women gathered at the Central Square and started banging on pots. They want people to pay attention to serious issues like unfair wages and domestic violence and are calling for an end to equal pay and unsafe working conditions. Spain is seeing some of the largest walkouts, but women around the world are also on strike today to call for a global work stoppage. Nothing brings people together like food. This week, Athens residents and the campus community came together with the other side of the globe to enjoy South and Southeast Asian Languages Awareness Week, and part of that event centered on food. Newswatch at Noon reporter Matt Lakritz tells us how the participants got a taste of other cultures. Indonesian dancing was also highlighted in Tupper Hall yesterday afternoon. Today, there will be a Thai novel exhibit followed by a costume photo booth in Tupper Hall. A school shooting in Alabama has left a community in Birmingham on edge. One student is dead and another critically injured after an accidental shooting during dismissal time at Huffman High School in Birmingham. Police said at least 2 gunshots were fired, killing a 17-year-old female student and injuring a 17-year-old male student. As police investigate, the principal canceled classes to secure the school. Also in Alabama, police arrested a 64-year-old man for allegedly shooting up a restaurant. The owner of the restaurant was killed and 3 others were taken to the hospital.
Well, it was very cold this morning, a lot of snow.
I think our viewers would have to agree. Weather anchor Taylor Pacelli is going to tell us if the snow is going to stay or go.
That is very good, especially for the weekend. Thank you, Taylor. There's a lot going on this weekend here in Athens.
Yes, there is even an event for cat lovers at Arts West. Take a look at our community calendar to find out what else is happening this weekend. According to the same report, 90% of students on college campuses never report their assault. I sat down with 2 sexual assault survivors who say there's a lot of room for improvement after the university and legal systems handled their reports of sexual assault. An Ohio University student has pleaded guilty to a charge of conspiracy to engage in a pattern of corrupt activity. Zachary Vaughn was sentenced to 36 months in prison. This follows the arrest of 2 Ohio University students last December when they were found to be selling narcotics using the dark web. The other student, Cody Wooten, pleaded guilty to the same charge last month and got the same sentence. 2 Athens County residents have been indicted in the death of an infant. Christina Hazlitt, the child's mother, and Jerry Anderson, her boyfriend, were indicted on charges of murder, involuntary manslaughter, permitting drug use, domestic violence, and endangering children. Both pled not guilty to the charges. OU has been working on getting resources to build new dorms on South Green for some time now. But while the planning process continues, some students say they're living in substandard conditions and they'd like relief now. Newswatch at Noon reporter Matt Lakritz is live on South Green to tell us about how these students are coping with crumbling walls, leaky pipes, and buildings in a general state of disrepair. Stocks are opening sharply low on Wall Street as an escalating trade dispute between the U.S. and China poses a threat to global economic growth and corporate profits. The Dow Jones Industrial Average fell about 500 points at the open. The Trump administration published a list of 1,300 Chinese exports it could target with tariffs. China came back and announced a list of U.S. products that might be subject to a 25% tariff in retaliation for the proposed U.S. tariffs. Kasich said any decision on making a bid for the White House would come 9 months from now after his term as Ohio governor has ended. It's crazy that it's snowing in April, but thank you, Michelle.
Thank you so much.
Several professionals are coming to Ohio University's campus today to speak to the public about topics ranging from supernova remnants to music technology. We'll be back tomorrow at noon to look at what OU students think about gun control as your Student Senate votes on anti-gun resolution. Stay dry and thanks for watching.